A sort of negotiation. You actually went and did a lot of field work.
Yes.
Talked to people a lot. And this goes at odds with the image of the researcher staying behind a computer screen, sifting through archives and so on and so forth. What was your first-hand experience?
Yeah, so the film was actually very real in the sense that we started exploring this kind of social housing districts that were built in Bucharest.
This is Radio Romania, 11620. You might be wondering why there's three radios that look identical. Well, this comes from the fact that the first...
However, if you look back, it was a very clear social housing policy in Romania.
The first radio that I got from them was the original D-109, and it had a flaw. So they actually immediately fixed it and sent me a second one that didn't have the flaw. And that has to do with these two on the top here. One has a flaw when punching in frequencies on 17 megahertz, for example. Now, a few weeks later, they came out with a WB version, D-109WB for weather band. It's the one with the orange button here for the weather alert features. So I wrote to them. I said, look, I got the 109. I purchased it with my money. Can I have one WB to test out and show my fans on YouTube? And they sent it to me free of charge. So that's the explanation here. So anyways, why listen with one radio when you can listen with three radios?
People actually remember when those houses were built? I mean, did they know the architect? Did they still have photos or pictures of the early days of...
Of course. So in total there are like 40 districts, small districts, housing estates, parcelări in Romanian. And these housing estates built between 1908 and 1940 by this company of low-cost housing, basically. And if they were built in 1910, let's say, of course the first owners are no longer, right? Not even their children, but their grandchildren who are now in their 70s or 80s, even 90s. Of course they remember this kind of stories. They are the guardians of memory for each of these housing estate. And in each of them, we discussed with a lot of people who gave us documents regarding